gentlemen, Dr. J.
Greetings, I'm Dr. J. Welcome to my channel. Please make sure you press like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know each time I upload a new video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I have a question for you. Have you ever sat down and actually talked to your elders about what they used back in the days to get well? You know, many of them did not have access to medical doctors. They didn't have a hospital nearby. Many lived in rural, especially if you're in the South. Many of them were miles and miles away from that. So what did they use to get well? Well, one of the things they used was turpentine, which I can tell you most people probably wouldn't even want to fool with, but it has so much value. Turpentine can do a lot. It destroys yeast. If you have that white coating on your tongue, that means your body has a lot of yeast in it, and you know, this flies. And you know, that's a whole nother video that I would do, but actually if you got that white coating, you need to detox your body from that yeast. And the fastest way to do that is using turpentine. However, you just can't use it that way. And I know they say, oh, that's paint thinner, but guess what? There was a way that our elders used that to get well, and that turpentine would work. There are other things, like when I had my oldest son, I was a month late and I was not able to give birth at the time I was supposed to, so they were going to induce me. But my mother, who's a retired nurse, a practitioner in labor and delivery, said, tonight you are going to go into labor. You're not going to suffer anymore. My mother went outside. Remember, she looked at the moon. She said, tell me when there's a full moon. And the moon was full, and next thing I know, she had me drinking this nasty concoction of, I believe it was castor oil and mineral oil. It was nasty. There was something else in it, I don't remember. But I drank that stuff on the night of the full moon, and the next day, oh, she also had me walk. So I'm walking around the block and walking and walking, and the next day, I went into labor. I labored for 2 days. I started Friday night. My son was born at 11:08 on Sunday. But it was a hard labor because it was so long, but it kind of was painless in a way, because I went natural and used Lamaze. I don't know if anybody's doing Lamaze anymore, but no epidural, no shots, no painkillers. I went gangster. I did the breathing, and it was a beautiful experience. So, you know, those type of remedies. I mean, you all remember, anybody remember mercurochrome? I don't know what that stuff was, but there are certain things that our grandmothers and great-grandmothers used to get well, and it worked for them. They didn't have a doctor. So if you have an elder around, somebody in their 80s, 90s, and if they're 100, God bless them. Listen, you need to sit them down while they have the memory, and you need to ask them about these natural things that they used to do, and write it down and tell us about it. Tell us some of the things that your elders told you they used to use, and how did they use it? Because guess what? We're at a time now where we have to be 100% responsible for our health, because we can't trust anybody else to listen to us long enough to save our own lives, mental and physical health. So let me know what grandma and pawpaw were talking about in the comments. May the Most High bless you and keep you. Shalom. Shalom.